What is up, boys and girls? This is Phoenix Ring from Exiled Skillshots, today bringing you a guide that has been underway for a long time. I have been away for a few months, 2 months to be exact, and this is due to the fact that I had some problems with my computer, my SSD basically shutting down, deleting all my stuff, and I had to get a new one. But I'm back and I'm pumped to make even more videos than ever before. And hopefully in a better quality as well, because I am learning a lot doing this YouTube thing. This guide is gonna be focusing on the Keyblade, which has been requested by you guys. This is also gonna talk about a new version of the airblade, sort of an extension, an expansion of the airblade trick, the Q flash trick, how to stack your fervor, and avoid minion aggro. So all of this is possible now thanks to the new practice tool made by Riot a couple of months ago, and I highly encourage you to take a look at the practice tool and practice these tricks, because that's what I did to learn them as well. So the first major trick I'm gonna talk to you about is gonna be the Keyblade. In some of my previous videos I have talked about both the Beyblade trick and the airblade trick, and now it's time for the mother of them all, the big brother, the Keyblade. This is basically where you put the two tricks together to perform what I think is the most beautiful and classy Yasuo trick in existence. So as you can see, the Beyblade, EQ flash, and the airblade, EQ ulti. Let's get to it. First I'm gonna show you how the airblade looks. Gonna throw your tornado, auto attack, EQ ulti, and this lets you proc your tornado as soon as your ulti is finished. Just for extra CC, you know. And now we get to the Beyblade, and this is the flash trick. As you can see, I'm gonna start my dash, proc my Q in order for it to do the Q spin, and then I will basically flash afterwards. So EQ flash, and this will allow you to use it as sort of a gap closer and surprise your enemies with it. So now you combine the airblade trick and the Beyblade trick to perform the Keyblade. You can see me stacking my Q, then you're gonna use your EQ flash, EQ ultimate. And there you have it. You can surprise your enemies with the EQ flash and then use the EQ ultimate to basically have your tornado stacked as soon as you are finished with your ultimate. So here you can just see me playing around with it, because even though you might use your dash, your E in one direction, you can use your flash in another direction to surprise your enemies even more. As you can see in this example, I'm gonna stack my Q, then E away from my primary target, and then flash back onto the target and perform the Keyblade on that. So it's a good trick to know, as well as it being kind of stylish and kind of cool. And now we move on to the next trick. This is a trick that I've mentioned before and I've explained before, but this is where you can add a little bit more to it. So it's the airblade trick, but now you can also place your wind wall while using the airblade trick to basically have your wind wall placed between you and your target to prevent damage from coming to you once your ulti is finished. Let me show it to you. So just in case you have forgotten, I'm just gonna show the airblade trick once again before we move on to the new one. You're gonna use your tornado, auto attack, EQ ulti, and there you have it, another tornado ready for use. And now where the new part comes in. You're gonna stack your tornado, of course, gonna throw out your tornado, place your wind wall, E, Q, and then use your ultimate. And now you can see you have your tornado and you have a wind wall placed in between you and your target. Now the next trick is actually not that much of a flashy trick, but it is actually a really important one, because it is called the Q flash trick, because most Yasuo players and most players overall will use their flash before they use their Q. But it is actually quite slow. You can do it even faster while pressing your Q before you flash. So Q flash instead of flash Q. Let's see it. So first I'm gonna show you the slow version, where you flash and then use your Q. You can see it on the screen right now, just casually flashing and then using my Q, what most people would do. And it is alright, but there is a faster way to do it. And as we can see right now, boom, Q flash, much faster. There's not really anything to discuss, it is just a faster way to get it off. And you basically give your opponent less time to react, which is good. And at the same time, you can also use it to chain with your other abilities, as you just saw me do, using the airblade after using my tornado and flash. I'll just show it once more. Stacking your tornado, then using tornado flash, then chaining it into your airblade. It's just a basic trick, but it is actually really useful. I'm finding myself using it in a lot of my games, both ranked and normal. The next trick is what I call the tornado shift. I'm not sure if there's another name for it, you guys can tell me down in the comments, but I will call it a tornado shift in this video. And this is where you change the direction of your tornado because you flash while casting it. This is a mind trick, you can surprise your enemies with it, once again giving them less time to react and respond to it. So let's see what it looks like. And this trick will allow you to perhaps reach some ADC, squishy mid laner in the back of their team to get past the tanky guys. And this is because you stack your tornado, then you can run towards and away from the main tank, and then suddenly you can switch. And as you can see, you can reach someone further away without them having time to react. And the next part is not that much of a trick, it is more of basic game knowledge, or more specific game knowledge on Yasuo. And this is just to let you know how your Q and fervor and minion aggro when laning, how it all works together in order for you to get the most out of your damage and harassing your opponent without actually taking damage yourself. Let's see how it looks. Because when you cast your Q directly on your lane opponent, you will of course, like any other spell or auto attack, take minion aggro. But if you hit a minion before you hit your opponent, as you can see me doing in this video, you actually won't take minion damage. However, if you use this trick, you will not get any fervor stacks, whether it is with your tornado or with your basic Q. You can see me now actually hitting him as the single target without hitting any minions first, and you can see me taking minion aggro. So if you want to harass your opponent without taking minion aggro, you can use this trick. However, remember, you won't get any fervor stacks. And just a quick little PSA, if you use this trick under the turret, you will still get turret aggro. It doesn't matter if you hit the minion first or not, you will still get turret aggro. I imagine you knew this already, it makes sense, but it's still a good thing to know. So here we are at the end of the video. If you made it all the way through, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope most of all that you can use the tricks to improve your own Yasuo gameplay, whether your goal is to climb the ranked ladder with Yasuo or just, impress your friends in custom games. If you feel like checking out the channel, feel free to do so. There will be a link in the description, and on the screen right now you'll be able to check out more of our videos. We have guides, montages, and just fun moments overall. So, for now, take care of yourselves. This has been Phoenix Wing from Exiled Skillshots, and I'm out for now. See you guys next time.